every single person, not really, that's not true, that's not fair, but I feel like every single person has already seen this waterfall at Bard College, and it's only like 10 minutes from the Omega Institute, and like, look at this thing. Just take it in, and then look at this cute little stairway, and like to get here, it's just a little bit of downhill. It's gorgeous. So I'm just gonna sit and tune in, see if there's anything to come through. No songs today. Fair. But yeah, I'm just gonna hang out with the waterfall for a little bit. That's how I'm starting my morning. Well, not really. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. Hi. Okay, so here's the thing. I talk to like, entities that you can't really see with your eyes because, you know, I'm an Akashic record reader, and once you tap into the Akashic records of a place or whatever, you can kind of just chat. And there's a level of conversation and energy that's kind of always flowing here. And I just had a conversation with what genuinely, oh my God, it's a dragon. Like, there's a water dragon here. Makes sense, it's a waterfall. There's dragons in waterfalls, apparently. Seriously, this area, man. Hudson Valley. The elemental's place, let me tell you. But for real, I just set this up, and you're just gonna watch me walk and get out there, because I'm not editing it. You can be here for that. That's fine. But I started having a conversation. I kind of finished, and they were like, "You can record this if you like," and I was like, "Okay." So enjoy what you're about to see. It's the waterfall and those who guard this land, and welcome all who come to. The word is bathe, but not like literally in the water. More just energetically bathe in the space and in the awe. Pretty much. Okay. Oh, I'm not physically fit for this. Oh, standing. Oh. Okay. There was also a song, but I'm not mic'd for that, so I don't know. You ever want to hear a song from someone who does Akashic Record singing? Take me to a waterfall. This is a really nice one. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you for wanting me to come. And thank you to everybody who was like, I went to this waterfall. Please go to stuff. Please go to stuff and then like tell me about it so that I can get FOMO, which will tap me into the Akashic field. And then I'll be like, I'll wake up in the morning and the waterfall will be like, Charlie, now. And I'll be like, okay. Okay. That's it for me for now. I'm gonna enjoy myself by this waterfall. Whoa. And not fall. Not fall. Can we all also just really appreciate these absolutely adorable stairs? And just in case you haven't had enough waterfall, there's also a mini waterfall on top of the big waterfall. Waterfalls all the way up.
Scout, it's Scout. So I like the waterfall, and the waterfall is really cool, but there's a candy store in Rhinebeck, and Paul Rudd owns it. And I said, Charlie, I want to go to the candy store. And I said it 2 weeks ago, and she was like, we'll go to the candy store. But then we didn't go to the candy store, and there's no candy at Omega. Maybe there is in the bookstore, and there's desserts, but that's not candy. And Paul Rudd owns the candy store. It's called Samuel's Candy Shop, maybe. I don't know, but we saw it yesterday because we were driving by it, and it was right there. We didn't get out of the car, but I really wanted us to get out of the car. So Charlie said we can go, and I want to go, but she's still talking. We've been here for an hour. She's not even talking to the waterfall. She's using it like it's Wi-Fi, because when you get near waterfalls, sometimes you can do other things. And now we're being telepathic, kind of with a new friend, or just with stuff that we're doing, and that's fun, and I love it because I love our new friend. But I want to go to the candy store. Okay.
Oh. To those of you that think being a collective is fun and magical and delightful, first of all, it took work to get the like intuitive capacities online that we have gotten online. It's taken a shitload of work to get the like the clarity of things. And also, yes, there is a perpetual 4-year-old that I have to argue with on a daily basis about what we put into our shared body. It's a lot. And also, I wasn't the one that chose to go plant-based. That was because we got Gaia in here. So, oh, and for those who are confused by that, yeah, if you're a collective, if you're a person whose brain creates new internal headquarters, because that's just what happens with DID, yeah, if you channel an entity that you're channeling, you could end up with an altar of them. So, you know, just be mindful of who you're channeling. And if you end up channeling Gaia and you end up with an alter state of Gaia, that's a lived experience. Like, we're a timeshare situation. It's a timeshare kind of life. Yes, Gaia lives in here. One of us is Gaia, because she's also been a human, and this is like a shared lived experience. It's I don't know, there's videos on my channel. I get exhausted talking about it. My hand hurts, and I've got Scout who's like pushing me up this hill because she's like, candy store, Paul Rudd's candy store. Go to Paul Rudd's candy store. We gotta go to... Paul Rudd has a candy store in Rhinebeck. Now you know, if you didn't before. And Paul, hi. Should you see this video somehow, I don't know, I just saw you on Stephen Colbert's, like, so I was just watching that this morning, his final goodbye. R.I.P. late show. Anyway, questioning, making sure that's actually the thing. Yeah, I'm like a bad fan. Like, I watch his stuff, but I watch his stuff on YouTube, so that, like, I'm part of the problem, right? Sorry about that. But also, seeing Paul Rudd like do a cameo for that final thing has Scout like... I can't put it down. I can't put it down. So apparently we're going to the candy store. I'm not going to film in the candy store, but I will show you what she got, because we can't keep it in our room and we're not getting extra stuff. And lots of our coworkers are already off of sugar and they're not doing stuff. So we're not buying stuff for people. I know, I just want to go. Talk. All she does is talk. There's candy. There's candy. Going to the candy store. Going. Okay. We're going to keep having this fight, but we'll show you what we got.
It's Scout. I don't think I want to tell you or show you the store because there's maybe pictures online for that and there's lots of people that are around. But Charlie just parallel parked the car and she didn't think she could do that because we have sometimes a hard time with the stick shift. But she's been doing a good job and I wanted to tell you she's doing a good job because we only learned to drive stick really not long ago. Samuel's Sweet Shop. That's where we're going. It's right over there. It's that one. But that's where we're gonna go, and maybe we're gonna walk up and down the street too, cause there's other stores, but I wanna go there. Okay, we're gonna go there. Okay, still Scout. We did a loop of everything and looked in all the shops. And all the food smelled really good. And there's lots of people. And I think that some of them are probably gonna be at Omega. Because they had Omega, they had Omega, but we didn't ask. And we didn't talk to anybody. And the store is cute and you can get coffee, but there's not a lot of stuff that's vegan. And we saw the soccer bit. Yeah, the Swedish gummy. Okay. Okay. She wants me to talk. She doesn't want to talk. All right. It's cute. It's a really cute shop. And we did see a Rice Krispie treat with Paul Rudd's face printed on it, like printed on frosting, I guess, or on whatever topping thing goes onto a Rice Krispie treat. But we don't eat gelatin because animal products interfere with a lot of channel work for us and just for body, so we're very plant-based. The one day a week that we have some milk is mac and cheese night, and occasionally ice cream, right? But no more than once a week basically for animal products because it interferes with too much that's going on. It is hot in this car, so I'm gonna start it and get going here in a minute. But there is a little shelf in there. She was complaining about the soccer bit. So at Target, there's these little packs of Swedish gummies called Soccer Bit, and they're vegan as far as we knew. But there's big bags in there, but they're not the vegan kind. They have gelatin in them. But there's a little shelf that's like vegan. So we got these candy kittens. Yeah, she wanted both because it's like cherry and strawberry. And we're not going to try them now. We're going to wait. We've been off of sugar for a couple of weeks now. I'm not really excited about the fact that we now have some sugar. And I'm really not excited to find out what happened. Maybe I'll just find people to be like, hey, who wants to share these with us? So that I don't have reasons for the ants to come in. And then we went to Land of Oz. I think it's Land of Oz. Little toy store right down the street. And like, look what was waiting there. It's a Peter Popper press journal. There's a little Highland cow. Right. So, do I need more journals? You know, that's like asking some people if they need another purse or need another pair of shoes or... This is my thing. Journals. Do I have too many? That depends entirely on who you ask. According to me, apparently not. Because when I see a new one that has a really cute cover, she also wanted a few other things in there, but we had to very specifically go no. Sorry. No. Namely these little mice that are in little matchbooks and sleeping, and also here's another Omega person. I swear. Try not to put people in camera. That's staff person. That I recognize. And I recognize that dog from the walk yesterday. All right. Okay. Small town. Love it. Love it. Already recognizing people. But yeah, this is just how we wanted to just sort of spend a little bit of today out. There's a dance class that we'll be going to tonight, and then I've got some folks that I'm chatting with and talking to. I talked to a friend this morning. It's actually how I started my morning. Well, I slept in, y'all. I actually kind of slept in. I slept till like 7:15. It's amazing. And then breakfast and got some of the video together and then chatted with this friend. She's a new friend, and she's probably gonna be watching this. but it's one of those like new friend, but you meet and you're just like instantaneous soul level recognition where you're just like, nope, we're best friends and you're a part of my love. You're now in my heart. Congratulations.
the less people who've been here spent like 20 years here, and they chose to leave. So enjoy. It's a ride. Being my friend is weird. It's a very weird ride. Randy seems to enjoy it for the most part when it's not torturing him. Anyway, that's not for all of you. That's sorry. You know that feeling? Maybe you don't. I hadn't for a really long time, but that feeling of you meet someone new that you have that instantaneous connection with, and you're like, yep, I just love you. Yep, nope, come here. I just love you. Because you're like smitten. I'm smitten. I'm a smitten little kitten with my little kitten gummies. Maybe that's why I got the gummies. I feel good, y'all. I feel good. I'm gonna head back to Omega and just kind of probably honestly stay in my room and just chill and just relax, because today's, especially after all of that, like there's movement and energy stuff that happens with Waterfalls. So being horizontal and just kind of is really nice. And then this afternoon I'm meeting with another friend who also watches these videos. Hi, Kiki. And just, yeah. Sometimes it's new to be social, even if you've been like preparing for it. And yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see what the rest of this summer has to offer and how much we're going to be growing and changing because of it. So once again, thank you for joining me and us on this journey. I am going to sign off now. If for some reason there's more to this video, okay. That's it then. No more. And no more daily vlogs from me. No. Okay. I will be updating from time to time. Maybe there'll be like a weekly check-in, possibly more, but currently scheduled for days off. Fair. Well, that's roughly what you can expect. More crooked glasses and hey, here's this updated thing. And it's possible I might, if I see something cute throughout the week and I manage to grab a video of it, I'll splice it through. Like, by the way, here's sort of a wrap up of the week. But part of being at Omega is to be in the moment, not to capture the moment, to receive it. And it has taken me these 2 weeks to feel okay enough for that to be sort of it for so many reasons. I've had to say goodbye to my husband. I've had to say goodbye to new friends that I instantaneously was like, you're my best friend now, yay, and bye. It's fine. You can build friendships over long distance. That's what we're doing here, right? Yeah. But I needed this time myself to kind of, and I just really wanted to show what I was observing and what I was feeling. I'm a pretty good judge of what's to come in, whether or not it's something that's going to be really, really challenging or really, really uplifting and really helpful. I do think that being here is challenging. There's benefit to that, but it's good challenge and it's challenging community. And when the fuck have I had an opportunity to do challenging community? COVID was the last time. And that was still like remote community. So not even remotely the same, but also this isn't going to be an easy summer. And I don't just mean for me. Like, there's a lot of shit happening in the world, and I know that that's not news, but there's just a lot of shit happening. And I don't say that as like a brace yourselves, it's going to be bad. No. But be real about that and make it a priority to find a community. Please. Because when shit gets hard, you're going to need some people to be around. Please do that. You don't have to spend 6 months working in service at a wellness retreat center. That's me taking the like this is my Appalachian Trail sort of experience, which is also something that we always wanted to do. But honestly, I love sleeping in a bed and in kind of indoors. I don't think it, anyway, that's a completely different conversation for a completely different thing that no one cares about. But you don't have to go to the extremes to find community. I found community when I went back to Richmond, and then I had to leave it to go to a different community. And you can find it online too, especially as a place to start. And one of the best pieces of advice I've ever seen is if you can't have friends, have hobbies. Just make it the hobbies that are social, or like make it the hobbies that require you to do something. Skillshare is great, but a class from a person is going to be much better. And yes, it's going to be expensive. Okay. And see who might just want to meet up and exchange skills. You won't know till you ask. And am I done? I feel like I've just sat here and given you a lot of life advice that you didn't ask for. Maybe you did. I'm just sort of decompressing. I want to take my calmest self back to an environment that's ready for people, ready to receive. So, to every single person coming to Omega who happens to see this before you get there, I am only a representative sample of ourselves. I don't speak on behalf of the organization, and I certainly don't speak on behalf of anyone who works there. Everyone's got their own opinions and viewpoints on what all of this is, but I can confidently tell you that you're coming to a place where folks like me, who have been badly beaten by this world, are finding their safety to root again. I hope that makes you feel safe to be here too. And it is a rustic environment. I'm just saying that as someone that you, by all means, complain to me. I'm happy to help you with whatever's going on. And no, you shouldn't have ants in your, no, like that's, no, we'll take care of that, okay? And your water should be hot. And like, we'll help you, obviously, if things go wrong, because they do. But like, the Wi-Fi went down this morning while I was in the middle of a Zoom call, and then I got on the phone with that friend. I hope that we weren't the reason for the Wi-Fi going down. No, I'm kidding. But things just happen. It's a rustic environment. Challenges exist so that you can be confronted with things because you came to heal. Healing involves confronting. So, whatever it is you come expecting, well, I hope you leave it in the car. Possibly along with your keys and phone. And if you come to us and be like, I lost my keys, I lost my phone, I'm absolutely going to ask you if you looked in your car. Because it's probably there. So, yeah. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for your time and attention. And, oh my God, I'm sorry. Okay, Scout just has one final thing that she wants to say to Paul Rudd. Paul's not going to be watching this. You don't know that. Okay. Just a little request, please. The soccer bit for the Swedish kind, they make a vegan one, and they're really good, and the kittens are probably really good. I don't know, they're probably going to be really good, but I like the soccer bit a lot, and I really wanted to buy some of the soccer bit when I saw it, and we couldn't. And if you ever want to make things with your face on them, can you make them vegan, please? Because we can't have anything that has the beef in it or the pork, because they use bones to make the gelatin, and we can't have we can't have that. But we would buy it if we could, because we're millennials and we don't spend our money wisely. That's how Charlie says it. But if you can please make more plant-based stuff in Samuel's Sweet Shop, we'll probably buy it. No, we're definitely gonna buy it, because if your face is on it, I want to eat it. No. Yeah, I wanted to buy it, but we can't eat it. And I don't want to waste it. I want to waste it. Okay. Do I get to say goodbye? Okay, bye. Thank you. Charlie's gonna talk soon.
more, and we gotta go. It's really hot, and 14 minutes in the car. It's really hot, and it's like 60s outside. Please don't leave your dogs in the car. Just say because I see the doggy. And kids too, but definitely not the dogs. Definitely not the kids. I'm sorry, could say both. Don't leave the Charlies in the car either. Okay, bye, I love you. We'll talk soon.
I don't know why I thought I'd be done, because of course there's gonna be magic that happens. One, got back a little after 2 and the bookstore was open. I didn't want to film in there, but people, you have to just come to Omega if you want to check out the bookstore, okay? Because it's not just a bookstore. It's got clothing, it's got jewelry, it's got gemstones, it's got all kinds of things. I am the biggest fan of Peter Proper Press journals in the world, and it feels like the entire world has decided that Peter Proper Press journals are not really what they want to stock. They'd rather stock paper blanks, and I'm mainly looking at you, Barnes & Noble. They do stock it. It's just like, you know, a small, like 5% of their journal stock is Peter Proper Press, which is annoying because that's not only like the journals, like every journal I have is Peter Proper Press basically, because they're more cost effective. The paper is really nice to write on, and their cover designs are awesome. There's a whole section, and it's all Peter Proper Press. I only bought 2. Did I need it? No, these are the third. I bought 3 journals today. I have 2 in my bag basically at all times. I have 1, 2, 3 on my desk. 1, 2, 3, 4 up there waiting to be continued. I did not need more journals, but I don't care. I don't care. There's Peter Proper Press journals, and I'm probably by the end of the season gonna have 1 of each one. We're gonna see how much I write, right? And then I also found me in chimes. Like, I don't know, do I hang it here? I mean, I know hanging it by the door is kind of like, okay, that is really cute. Yeah, that's really cute. And then you got the chimes ready to come through. I can dingle it on my way in and out, and okay, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that because I got these little 3M hook things. So I'm gonna hang that and then do my Zoom call with my friend, and then just the rest of this evening. All right, well, for real, I'm sorry that it's me now saying goodbye, not Scout, because I know, way cuter, but I really like that some magic happened in a variety of places today. I'm very excited for what that means for tomorrow when I take my first shift. I'm excited. I'm ready. I will be in the morning. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I love you so much. I hope you get some magic in your day too. All right. Bye.